Mark Richard Steele was born just outside of Atlanta, Georgia, when he was very young. He was later traded to a kind Christian family in exchange for 5 pieces of rare Tupperware and a box of Ho-Hos. At the time, his lips were the size of a normal human being's. At age 4, Mark fell out of a moving car onto his lips. They healed almost 3 times larger and gave Mark a greater propensity to run around naked.
Well, originally Mark had wanted to be an astronaut, but his lips kept him out of the war. And so he decided to go for his second love, which was rock and roll. And but since he can't carry a tune, he decided to go into contemporary Christian music.
Got a smile in my shirt pocket. It's some joy I'm gonna keep. And I think that's Jesus tingling when my foot falls asleep. Alright!
And make music he did. Mark discovered his first hit single with the band Sunray's Smile in My Shirt Pocket off the 1982 album Crisp Wind, which spawned 3 top 75 singles and ushered in a new era of video choreography in Christian music.
Are you ready to burn now? And 1, and 2, and 3.
A new era of choreography which led to Mark's ill-advised experimentation into Christian aerobics. But a horrible breakup and a bad omelet convinced Mark that life was not all happy. He ventured into a different side of himself to discover the truth behind his belief system.
I believe it was 1982, November of 1982, after an arduous and very involved audition process. I received a letter of refusal from the members of Stryper after my audition for being a part of their early 80s pseudo-metal group. Evidently, I sweat too much, and the sound of me in Lycra is similar to that of a fat man wearing ski pants. And so Oz Fox sent me a letter that was signed by AutoPen. I was bitter. That time in the mid-'80s, I refer to as my dark or backsliding period. Not because, hi, how you doing? Not because I wasn't on fire for Christ, but because I was heavily into hardcore gangsta rap. It didn't really work all that well. In retrospect, I was trying to cling a little to the Christian market and the gangsta rap market at the same time, and so I simultaneously released a gangsta rap LP and a worship album. And evidently neither were, because of rap, I didn't really have the self-confidence to pull that off. And the worship album, in retrospect, I don't think anyone purchased the album because every song was about me. My next approach to this performance thing that was eating away inside of me proved surprisingly offensive to Christians. I mean, Christians can be really funny. I don't think it was the style of music per se as much, well, the video. Christians don't really like it when you dress up and perform as a Catholic schoolgirl.
Oh, baby, baby. Oh, baby, baby.
The best thing about all of these career failures is that I have learned that in order to succeed, you have to fail and then succeed. Because if you succeed, then fail, well, that's the opposite. I think what I've learned most from all of this is that in order to be who we were meant to be, we have to tap into what God made us to be ourselves, our own personality. We can't just imitate or try to be the last or next big thing that comes down the thing, And that's the whole ignore me concept, that people don't see somebody else. They see what's really here. And so I'm going to be me from now on, completely me, the real, legitimate article me. And so obviously the next step for me is the real me, which is Latino rock.